Let's look at the steps for dividing mixed numbers. In this example, we are going to divide 1 3/4 divided by 2 2/6. The steps for dividing mixed numbers are very similar to dividing fractions. There's only one additional step, which you have to do first. The first step is to convert mixed numbers into improper fractions. Then step 2, flip the second fraction, which is your reciprocal. Step 3 is to cross simplify, which is an optional step. Step 4 is to multiply both the numerators and the denominators. And step 5 is to simplify. In this example, we have two mixed numbers. In our first fraction, you can see I have 1 3/4. So remember our steps for converting mixed numbers. I multiply the denominator times the whole number and then add the numerator. So 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 is 7/4. In our second fraction, I would multiply 6 times 2 plus the numerator of 2. So 6 times 2 is 12, plus 2 is 14/6. Step 2 is to flip the second fraction. So we leave the first fraction alone, 7/4, and we flip just the second fraction, which now becomes 6/14. Step 3 is to cross simplify. This is where we look at our numerators and denominators that are diagonal to each other. I can see that 7 and 14 both have the common factor of 7. So 7 goes into 7 one time, 7 goes into 14 two times. Looking at 4 and 6, I can see that they are both even, therefore divisible by 2. So 2 goes into 4 two times, and 2 goes into 6 three times. Step 4 is to multiply. In this first example, where we cross simplified, 1 times 3 is 3, and 2 times 2 is 4. In our second example, where we did not cross simplify, 7 times 6 is 42, and 4 times 14 is 56. Step 5 is to simplify. In my first example, where I cross-simplified in step 3, I can see 3/4 is already simplified, so I'm done. But looking at 42/56, this definitely needs to be simplified. Off the top of my head, I can see that 42 and 56 are both divisible by 7. So therefore, I would divide both the numerator and the denominator by 7. 42 divided by 7 is 6, and 56 divided by 7 is 8. When I look at 6/8, I can see that both of these are even, so therefore they are both divisible by 2, so they are not yet simplified. I would need to divide both the numerator and the denominator by 2. So 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. And as you can see, I get the same answer whether I cross-simplified or not.